This episode of the DJ Force X podcast is proudly sponsored by Fixed. Fixed is a fan and artist-friendly independent record label that specialises in hybrid electronic rock. It's home to the likes of Celduella, Blue Starly, I Will Never Be the Same, Richie Nix, The Algorithm, Voicians, CD Akira, and a whole bunch more. Check out their latest label sampler for just $1 at their official store, fixedstore.com. That's F-I-X-T store.com. Save 10% off your first order by using my coupon code FORCEX. That's F-O-R-C-E-X. They have loads of shirts, hoodies, stickers, posters, and many other accessories for all their artists, and this is available worldwide with fantastic international shipping rates to go with that. So head over to fixedstore.com and check them out. And don't forget, use my coupon code FORCEX. Hello and welcome to the DJ Force X podcast. We are on episode 41. The interview included in this episode is Miika from the band I Think I Broke Something. They are out of Finland, Helsinki to be exact. They kind of make a really dirty electronic punk kind of hardcore music. It's very cool. They got a new single out now called Macabre, and they're working on an album which we'll discuss in the interview. But yeah, check them out after this podcast. And I got some really cool news. This show has been nominated for the best local podcast of the Creative Loafing Tampa Bay Best of the Bay 2016 Awards. It's really exciting. I only got announced yesterday. I'm one of many nominees, but thank you for those who have voted me in, because I've been actually nominated in 3 different categories. One is the best podcast, which I've already said. The other one is for my radio show, the best local internet radio show for Crossing the Streams, which is awesome. And I've also been nominated in a rather big category of best local radio personality, and I'm up there with nominated with the likes of Mike Calter and Drew Garabo and all the other local big DJs around here, and my name's in there. It's on the DJ Force X, so a couple of them already had a laugh about that on the radio station around here, which is fine. But yeah, thank you for you guys for voting me into those categories. Now what I really need you to do is vote again. The website is cltampa.com/BOTB. Now, my categories are under the People, Places and Politics section. So it's Best Local Podcast, Best Local Internet Radio Show, and Best Local Radio Personality. So if you can vote for me in those 3 slots, submit. And if you're from Tampa and you're listening to this, there are other categories you can vote for, like Best Night Spot, Best sports coach, things like that. Everything is nominated. But yeah, if you can do that for me, that would be absolutely awesome. Let me know when you've done it as well, and I'll give you a shout out on my show. I've already had a couple of people do it for me. I've had Bing from the band Scython. I've also had Darren Taylor. He's voted for me. I've also had, so I'm just bringing up the list here, Ben Hamilton, thank you. My mum as well, thank you. And a couple of my wife's work colleagues as well, Ashley, and a couple of other work colleagues, which I'll get names of as and when. And my wife's voted for me as well, which is awesome. I haven't voted yet, so I intend to, but if I vote for me or not, I probably will. But I'm going to go through it shortly. But yeah, that's cltampa.com/BOTB under People, Places and Politics. So just scroll down. It's a drop-down menu. I'm there under, for the radio personality, it's DJ Force X. For the podcast, it's the DJ Force X podcast. And then for the radio show, it's Crossing the Streams. So yeah, if you can do that for me, that would be absolutely bloody awesome, and I'll appreciate it. Just let me know if you voted for me. Either get me on the Twitter at DJ Force X or on Facebook, which is facebook.com/DJ Force X. Just drop me a message on there, leave a comment under the nomination, the post I put up, just to let me know that you've done that for me, and that would be absolutely awesome. Anyway, I'm going to let you get on with this podcast. This is Miika from the band I Think I Broke Something. Enjoy. On my show this week, I have Miika from a band based out of Finland called I Think I Broke Something. Welcome, Miika.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, man. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. We practice our live set tomorrow, and I'm yesterday, and I'm definitely feeling that.
Nice, excellent, yeah. Excellent. So, just for the benefit of listeners who are tuning into this show, can we get a little bit of background on I Think I Broke Something?
Yeah, we started the band I think it was 2013, but I've been playing with Joni, the other half of I Think I Broke Something, since we were all teenagers, like 15 years old or something. So we have a history of 20 years together playing different kind of punk songs and electronic music and stuff. And I think I Broke Something is it represents all our history, like coming from metal and punk and listening a lot of hip hop and electronic music. So I think I Broke Something is all that.
Cool. So you've been going since 2013. Have you released anything up until now? I know you just released Macabre. That's the single I just got sent through from Jet Set. And was there anything prior to that?
Yeah, we released our first EP, R. It was 2014. It came out from Jet Set Trash on GST Records. And then we released another single called Superman Sabotage Clan. It was also 2014 when that came out. And Facelift EP came out, I think it was 2015, last year from EST Records also. And we had another remix EP from the Facelift. We had Father and LaFork and Hijack the Bass doing remixes on that EP.
Ah, cool. So you got a couple of releases out there.
Yeah.
So how did the relationship with Jet Set Trash come about?
In fact, they contacted us. They heard our music in SoundCloud, and they really liked our sound and our unique way of doing music. So they contacted us and said that we would fit in their label, and yeah, that's how our relationship has started.
All right, cool. So with this new release, the new single Macabre, you released a video with that for the part 2.
Yeah.
So there was 2 tracks. It was Macabre Part 2, and there was a remix as well, wasn't there? So,
yeah.
So tell me about that release. What's your what are your plans for it?
We are right now preparing LP, and it's been a while since we have released anything. So it was a good position to put out the Macabre EP out there, and it was our first video that we did. It's a kind of a do-it-yourself kind of video. We shoot that video in our band rehearsal space, and we are just trying to get some more recognition with the video that we can share it on different social media and stuff like.
The video itself, I watched that. It was the first thing I saw of you guys. That's the guy at Jet Set sent that to me. It was very hypnotic. I found that track, the vocals, the repetition of the vocals and everything, kind of swirling in my head for a long while with the visual of that rotating camera.
Yeah,
and everything, and it was quite like I say, hypnotic, and it's very catchy.
We placed the video camera on top of the LP player, so we use that for the rotation.
Nice. On top of record, no, very nice. So like I say, it got into my head. I mean, for a song that's quite extreme in its ways with the vocals and things like that, it's incredibly catchy. So. I'm hoping it does well for you. I mean, I played it on my radio show a couple of nights ago, it's like I say, it got stuck in my head for a good few days.
Yeah, cool. So, nice to hear
that. So with that, I mean, you kind of label yourself as like kind of electronic punks on your various websites and things. with the album, you mentioned the LP you've got in the works at the moment. Is that done, or is it still being recorded?
Yeah, it's still in the making.
Okay.
Yeah, for like 4 or 5 rough mixes of new songs, and we need to finish them. And of course, we're gonna use some of the old songs as well, and maybe do a little update on the sounds on the old songs. But I think it's coming this year if everything goes well.
Okay, cool. And you got any plans to tour as well? Are you playing a lot of shows?
That's basically a problem because this is just so marginal music in Finland. So it's very, very hard to get any live shows. We just do a few a year, and we are just trying to use the video as well to build our name here in Finland and in Scandinavia. So we would get new gigs and stuff like. But yeah, it's been hard.
Yeah, I don't know what that part of I don't know where the music from Finland is about. So I was just kind of like seeing how far your reach goes outside your home country. Have you played shows outside of Finland, or has it mainly been in your country that you've played? Yeah,
it's been in Finland. We have had our lives set together for a couple of years, and now it's been just Finland. But yeah, we are eager to play. I know we have more fans like in UK or in Germany than here in Finland. So yeah, it would be great to get out there and play for those people.
Yeah, because I was going to say your sound kind of it's of the kind of like the digital kind of hardcore side of things, which is kind of big in Germany, or has been in the past.
Yeah.
Obviously with the likes of Atari Teenage Riot and that whole sort of like circle of the scene around that. I've not lived in Europe for a while, so I don't know what kind of how that's evolved and how that's moved on. So I was just sort of from the sound that I've heard of you guys, I would see it kind of going well with that crowd of like the Atari Teenage Riots, I think it was some other artists, Panacea. Who else have I got in my brain? I used to Ultraviolence. They're not really around anymore, but that kind of there's like a good there's a festival in England as well, in Sheffield in England, and a lot of those bands play it. I'm just struggling to think of the name of it right now.
Yeah,
if I think of it, I'll probably blurt it out at some point soon. But yeah, it's there's a particular electronic festival that it's kind of like that EBM, gothic, industrial, hardcore. You know, like your sound would fit that really well. So, I'd say try and get it out to there. Like I say, you got fans in England. Hopefully they'll point in the right direction on that front. You got Jet Set as well. And he'll know about it straight up. So,
no, sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of opportunities, I think, for you guys. So I think hopefully with once you get the bit more traction underneath this release, and then get that album out there and see how that takes you around, I think. So
yeah, that would be definitely great.
Yeah, cool. So apart from recording the album, I've already gone through your plans, but how does your live set look? Is it just the two of you guys? Is it just keyboards and a drum machine, or do you have something else that kind of brings it to life?
Yeah, at the moment it's just two of us. So I play electronic drums or then a sample pad, and Jouni, the other half, he plays like the keyboards and samples and doing some vocals. So yeah, it's two of us, but it's not a DJ set. It's not like a band set. But it's more like band set, like doing this music live. So it's
Okay, so are you planning to bring in like more of a band, or are you just going to keep with the two of you?
Yeah, that's something that we just discussed yesterday when we practiced our live set. So thinking about we would add like a guitar player or something to our live set. But yeah, that's something that we need to think about when we get more gigs and stuff, and then it's more relevant.
yeah, no, that's fair enough. I was just, because like having like long-term plans or a long-term vision. I was just seeing where you saw it, whether it was just going to be the two of you, because it can work with just two of you. So I was just seeing if you had in the mind of having a live band to kind of give you more of a stage presence, I guess is the key, because these days music, even if it comes out of a computer, can sound huge. So it's kind of, you know, just getting your vision on that front. So with the because obviously you use a lot of electronic music in your sound. What equipment do you use? What's your favorite piece of equipment that you have?
That's a hard question because for me, I'm just always playing drums for the like last 20 years, and Joni is really the mastermind behind the music when it comes to the electronic sound. So.
Okay.
So that he would be the right guy to answer that question. But yeah, it's a lot of different samples and doing. I know that he uses the Ableton Live for creating the sounds and.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like Ableton. I'm actually using it right now to record this.
Yeah,
it's my go-to program right now. It used to be Cubase. Back when I was a youngster, but now I've kind of moved on, and I found that this works for it's more efficient for my workflow. So yeah, it's definitely a good program, and I know live it's really good for like live work and everything, just for having the availability to trigger multiple things at once just from a keypad. So
and like yesterday we had a like kind of a jam session when we just played different kind of stuff and tried out different things. So usually we do like rough mixes of new songs. That's a way how we do them, like just playing around. Joni plays the keyboards and I play drums, and we just jam and try to figure out what sound is working, and then he really starts to work with the rough song and makes it a complete one.
Nice. Because I was going to ask how your writing process works, but that's really cool. So if you just jam it out and record it, or until you jam until you find something that you click on, and it just kind of
usually we just hit the record button and start playing different stuff and there. So
nice. I like that process because it gives you that raw edge to your music. Because a lot of electronic music can feel pretty pedestrian in as much as pretty sort of, they sat down in front of a computer and just started hitting keys, and it kind of felt that's the way they did it. But with your sound, you can kind of hear that kind of rawness to it.
Yeah,
which is what I look for in a lot of my electronic music that I like seek out. Is finding that level of songwriting, whether it's created organically, as in through a jam session, or it just has that real kind of edge to it that it just makes it stand out slightly more than the others. So it's nice to hear that you guys actually do write that way. So that's pretty cool. That's cool. So I've got a couple more questions left.
Yeah, sure.
Just this one. It's more about yourself on these ones. So I asked these three questions I got left. I ask every musician that I've had on this show.
Okay.
And it can get tricky, but we'll see how you get on with it. So we got your three top albums, the albums that kind of define the musician that you are today.
I think my favorite is the is in general, like top three albums, like from all the bands, or
just ones that have left marks on you. They've kind of influenced you over the years, that have stayed with you, like through your music writing process or the way you play your instruments. If there was any albums that really gave you that.
Yeah, I think Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire is the one that has influenced me the most.
Yeah.
And I think Marilyn Manson, the whole his production is something that also has left its mark on me. And I would say personally, Faith No More, King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime, but not sure if that's the Joni's, what has influenced Joni, but that's very important record for me.
Yeah, that's a very good album. I really like that album. So that's a good one. And Marilyn Manson, I mean, I can hear that kind of in your sound as well. But his production, his the way they go about things has been very is very good. I mean, I've seen Marilyn Manson multiple times live, and there's only been, I think, once, maybe twice it's kind of disappointing, but more recently he's been really good. So, and very early on as well, it was it was great. But and Rage Against the Machine again, they've got multiple albums that you can pick from on there, but Evil Empire is a good one.
Yeah.
So no, that's really cool. Excellent. So, what are your hobbies away from music? So when you're not writing, performing, producing music, what do you do to kind of relax, unwind?
Yeah, well, motorbikes are close to my heart. I have driven motocross since I was like 15 years old, and now I just buy old bikes and repair them and sell them on. And just something to do in the garage in the nighttime. So yeah,
nice.
That's yeah.
Cool. So is that what you do for work? Is that what you do for work, or is that
no? That's just my hobby. But
hobby. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I can imagine that's really cool. I mean, I've always kind of liked the mechanics of machines and things, but I've never really got into sort of getting in there and actually figuring out how it works and stuff. So
yeah,
that's really cool. Okay, so finally, where can people reach you? Where can they find your music and social media and things like that?
You should definitely go to ithinkibroke.com and navigate your way through there, because you can find all the releases and our video, like for the Macabre EP, and we have links to our SoundCloud account and to our Facebook and Twitter, and you can find us in all social media channels. But a good starting point is to go to ithinkibroke.com.
Excellent. All right. Well, Miika, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good luck with the Macabre EP. It's out now through Jet Set Trash Records, and it's available on all the usual digital outlets and things like that. So people can go pick that up now. They go check out the video online as well on YouTube. And thank you again, Miika. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.